My first idea is to create a smart plate. The goal of this would be to enhance and beautify the experience of food. This plate would be used by a world-renowned restaurant or a very famous chef in his restaurant that is looking to innovate in the food industry. The dish could be able to change color, create patterns, and control light intensity depending on the movement of certain foods and the colors of certain foods. It would be a combination of inputs and artistic purposes. The interaction would be 9 different squares within a square plate, and depending on the foods that are placed and when they're placed by the chef, that would determine the colors of the squares. It would be very clean with a white plexiglass on top, so the colors wouldn't be very intense. It would be very subtle, but still very color coordinated. The inputs would be food, light, color, and motion, and the output would be light animations and other colors. My second idea would be to create a magic yoga mat. Its goal would be to make yoga a more colorful and creative experience. The mat would have LED lights around it, and it would also have pressure sensors around the places where you put your hands and your feet in order to be able to get information that would later translate into lights. It also includes 5 different wearables, 1 in each hand and 1 in each foot, and 1 in the arm, or in a part where you could put it in your clothing to as a temperature sensor. The interaction would be that with each of the connections you do with your hands, feet, hands with hands, feet with feet, hands with feet, etc., different colors would appear in the mat, and the transitions would be kind of the artistic part of it. Another interaction would be the temperature and how the temperature can affect the light intensities. My third and last idea is to create a color bathroom. In this idea, I would make a bathroom more colorful, or I would be able to set a mood by using a color sensor. A color sensor basically works in the way that you can find any physical object with a color, and the color sensor would read that color and translate it into LEDs. So in this bathroom, you would translate it into the LEDs in the bathroom and light the bathroom in the color that you want. So the color sensor works in a way that you pick a color, then it applies it to the bathroom, and then in this case I would also use the input of motion. So the motion sensor would track movement in the bathroom, and if there's no movement, then it would turn off the lights after no movement for 5 minutes, and then the lights would turn back on if it senses movement immediately.